agenda? Also hearing none, we will follow the agenda as it is written here. Today, we do not have any guest speakers. Is there any public participation or student concerns? Hearing none, we'll now move into communications. So first up is advisors' remarks. Advisors' remarks.
I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you. Apologize. So, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
That was wonderful. So, I just wanted to say we don't have any reports for today from either of us. However, just want to make you aware that if you need anything, our offices are in room 232 on the second floor. Make yourself just come on in and make yourself part of our community. Come see the student activities office and the campus life office. On or about November 1st, we will be moving. Okay, we will be moving across the hall to the old Potomac Lounge, where the glass windows are that overlook the Cause Pavilion and the garage. So when you come out of the garage on the second floor and you look at the Union, there's all glass windows. That's where the campus life, new student family programs, student activities, and fraternity and sorority life is moving to. So on or about November 1st, we will be moving, and all of our services and advising help for all of your student organizations will be moved across the hall. So please don't be a stranger and visit us, and we won't be a stranger and we'll visit you too. That's it.
Thank you very much. You just have that idea.
Oh, with that, I do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for reminding.
Of course. Okay. Currently, our 3 Senate committees are being set to meet this week, so we will get back to those communications starting up very shortly. Next up, President DeVoe.
Hello, everyone. I say this every week, but we'll try to be brief. Happy Tiger Tuesday, everybody. So this week, Vice President Piscoska and myself were able to meet with President Chatzel to talk about a couple of different things. We're able to set the agenda, so if we ever have any student concerns when we have those meetings monthly, please. So we just made some recommendations to her about increased visibility on her side and from her office. So we're excited about some ways that you all may be able to see her and interact with her a little bit more to the degree that her schedule permits. We also raised potential concerns about the new campus safety parking garage initiative. So we're looking for ways to poll the students about that. So we've heard mixed reviews. So let us know if you have any concerns about that. Next, I talked about that last week. I don't have to say that again. I also was able to assign the Library Advisory Council representative, which will be filled from a representative from the Department of Academic Affairs, excuse me. So thank you so much. And on October 12th, and Vice President Piscoska can correct me, we will be having a forum concerning the implementation of body cameras from TUPD, as well as a user-friendly portal for campus safety as well. And we also will have President Chatzel present October 19th. That's a tentative date, but we have proposed that to her. So upon her receipt of that request and approval from her administrative assistant, we'll let you know. So we're hoping to, thank you. We're hoping to have opportunities to engage and ask questions. So I'm excited for that. I will be leaving a little bit early today for the Alumni Board of Visitors meeting, which will be from 6 to 8 today. So that the Towson University Board of Visitors is the president's advisory group made up of appointed alumni, business professionals, educators, and volunteers. So representatives from the faculty, staff, and student government associations are also on that board. And I will also say thank you to everyone that was really supportive about the newsroom story. That was not at all about me. I was just really excited to plug SGA. All of it was towards the end was just recruitment stuff. So thank you guys so much.
committees, working with President DeVoe around that. I was also able to meet with Senator Rink and Chief Justice Olson around their Afghanistan relief project. So excited to be part of their team on that. I also had a chance to meet today with Senator Harding around an initiative that she's working on with Senator Watching America. And also the Tiger Advocacy Advisory Team that I serve on with President DeVoe and Advisor Leno, sort of around First Amendment rights, the operational aspect of that team. And for the spring budget hearing timeline, I'll share that during this report, just so that everyone knows, all of our senators know, but we'll have initial budget submission on a Friday, October 29th by midnight, and then FAC meeting starting November 2nd and going through Friday, and then final budget submission Friday, November 12th at midnight, and then budget hearings going from Monday, November 15th to Friday, November 19th.
So everyone should be able to attend. Again, if you went to summer retreat, you do not have to come to makeup retreat. Makeup retreat is running until 6:30, so if you do have to leave from that 6 to 6:30 time, please submit an absence request as soon as possible. We're currently getting AD hires, which I'm super excited for. I'm trusting directors to hire your own ADs, so please make sure that the AD you pick is the right fit for you. Also, for pre-meeting, if you want a pre-meeting, you need to fill out that request form and then email me afterwards. If you want the date you want, I can't guarantee you'll get the date if you don't fill out the form and tell me, so please do that. And there's awesome ideas coming up. So one of the pre-meetings we're doing in October is something about Halloween, so I'm very excited. If you're a new member, and if there's no questions, with that I go.
Thank you very much. Department of Academic Affairs.
This week I had a great meeting with the Office of Disability Services. Office of Disability Services, because there have been some concerns over differently abled individuals not receiving the same resources on campus. So that's a big initiative. I also encourage everyone to attend your career fair this week. They're going on throughout the week, so definitely check that out. And with that, I yield.
Thank you very much. Department of Campus Activities. Department of Civic Engagement.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. So this week has been a tiny bit busy. So to start off, we had our voter registration tabling today. It went great. We got some students registered. Still waiting on a final tally. Once I get that, I'll let you guys know. Research on a green tax and carbon neutrality by 2030 has officially begun. I've been working with Patricia Watson on that. So if anyone has any questions, concerns, if they would like to join in, please let me know and we can discuss that. Let's see. My event tabling for bills begins next week. The topic is going to be environmentally based bills. I'm a little busy tonight, but tomorrow I should set up a sign up genius and I'll send it to your guys' way. Let's see. The form that we discussed last week with me and President DeVoe is waiting on approval. When that gets finished, I'll definitely let you guys know. Let's see. And that's on First Amendment rights, if you guys didn't know. And this week I have a meeting with President DeVoe and Treasurer Colquitt on the green tax. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, let me know when I'll bring them. Okay, is that a yield?
Thank you very much. I do want to quickly circle back. I'm very sorry. We do have a Department of Campus Activities here with us today. I'm very sorry. to not see
No,
you.
it's our fault. We didn't realize that was that fine. But hi, we're at Campus Activities Board. I'm Don. I'm the programming chair. We're going to be with us representative this time. I'm Elisa. I'm also programming chair. We're just going to keep you up to date with our events this week, today.
So today we have Magic Night In with Daniel Martin. It's at 7 o'clock on YouTube Live. You just go to Towson.magic.live. And yeah, it's fun now. So you guys should come.
Yes, and this Wednesday we'll have a Zumba night. So online they'll be provided a Zoom instructor and she'll show you that. And this coming Friday, there's going to be a Mean Girls Catholic. That will be in West Village here. It'll be over here. So you should come out to that. We'll be watching Mean Girls. There'll also be like stations to take like personality quiz to see which Mean Girls character you are, as well as other fun things like that, and raffles. So make sure you're coming out to those and also spreading the word about those events. And with that, we leave.
Thank you very much.
Yes, there'll be snacks. Of course. Snacks are always good.
Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, Supervisor Joe.
Just want to make a quick suggestion for those listening audience. It may be easier for some people to use the microphone when speaking, just because I know the masks are kind of getting in the way and it's just kind of hard. I don't know if everybody heard everything the Campus Activities Board was saying, and I was having trouble. It's just mainly because of masks, so I suggest using the microphone when you can, just to make sure everybody can be heard.
Yeah, of course. If you guys wouldn't mind just coming to the microphone and repeating it, just that way, like the live stream.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I'm sorry.
You're good, you're good. We'll just fill around you, right?
And if everyone would like to start going up and doing their reports out in front of you.
Yeah.
No.
Which one's the
Whatever you're most comfortable.
Okay, so hi, I'm Eliza. I'm a programming chair for the Campus Activities Board, and this is Zion. She's also a programming chair for our Campus Activities Board. Tonight we have a Magic Night In with Daniel Martin. It's at 7 o'clock on YouTube Live, so you just go to towsonmagic.live and you guys can go. It's super easy. Yeah, a lot of fun. You should come.
And this coming up Wednesday, we'll have a Zumba event. It's hosted virtually, so you can just tune in and you can find that link on our Instagram, Towson Cab. And additionally, on this Friday, the Mean Girls event will be hosted in this very room, or one room down, actually, in the West Village Ballroom at 6:30. There will be food and snacks, as you asked Director Leah. And yeah, we'll watch a movie, and there'll also be stations to participate in other little events like a personality quiz. So definitely come out to our events, spread the word by reposting them, and just be you.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is Department of Communications. Oh wait, Chief of Staff.
May I take a point of personal privilege with President DeVoe?
Granted. Okay, moving on, Department of Community Outreach.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having an amazing day. It kind of seemed like last week was like a doozy for everyone, so hopefully this week is getting better for everyone. Some updates. TU Aid is holding a winter clothing drive from the 28th through October 1st. So drop boxes are located by CQ Arena, and the box will be in CQ Arena during volleyball's game, their next game. So feel free to drop off some extra winter clothes that you have. Yeah, and then TU Freedom School needs help with grocery delivery. So you can find the sign up on their, on their link tree on their Instagram. I'll also drop it in the group me. They'll reimburse your gas up to $15. And then also if you tabled for voter registration or done any other service projects, just keep those, put them in on involved at TU. So I can approve those, and yeah, with that, I yield.
Thank you very much. Okay, next up we have Department of Diversity and Inclusion.
Hello. Oh, I hate this. Hello, everyone. So I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I was at an event, so I wasn't able to come here. So I do want to say congrats, Iron Rashida Justice. I wasn't able to see you get appointed. I'm so happy. So yeah, the event was a blast. I had a great time. It was a great discussion. So for this week, I had a meeting. I was able to go with President DeVoe. We went to ADS and we were talking about accessibility here at Towson. So we're hopefully trying to get legislation in the future, trying to get some Braille signs, and as well as enhancing the TU Ride app so that way it can be more interactive and show students around, both for abled and also just normal students, because it's really hard getting around campus. So it'll be very nice and accessible. And I'm also currently now trying to plan at a TU, so hopefully that can start planning and get that done in November. So if anyone has any suggestions about that, you can let me know, and as well as anything as well for accessibility. I'm going to try to also meet up with the Center for Diversity as well to also hear their thoughts on accessibility on campus, and as well as like planning for not TU. So I would love to hear any of your thoughts if you have any, and with that I yield.
Thank you very much. Department of Health and Wellness.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this really quickly, but when did I have this? Oh, Friday I had a meeting with Carly of the health center. Finally, we had our meeting, and she gave me a couple of dates. And if any of you, SBA members or non-SBA members, or anyone like have like any concerns or anything that you want me to report to the health center, or you want to like be involved with these initiatives, please tell me. So the third week of November, they're having a menstrual week, so they're gonna have a bunch of events, virtual and in person. So please let me know about that. November 1st through the 5th is Queer Wellness Week, so I'm working with the health center and also CSD with events for that. And then October is Trigger Warning Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so there will be virtual workshops with the Counseling Center, TPD, Title IX offices, so please let me know if any of you are interested in that. We had the CRLT meeting last week and some updates about that, which is also the COVID response team. The Pfizer booster shots are approved, so they will be available for students that are eligible, but it's only available for students. The president of the university wants the indoor event policy to be updated. So, sorry guys, I need to breathe for a second. So proof of vaccination will be needed in our RSVP when there are external attendees, food or drinks available, and if there can be like a 6 feet like spatial distance. So proof of vaccination will be mandatory. And also next week, I'm having my student advisory board meeting with the counseling center. So if anyone has any issues or concerns or anything you would like me to bring up with that board, please tell me. And with that, I yield.
Any other questions?
Quick question. So is the proof of vaccination for external members?
No,
or-
it's for, oh, you got it? Okay, yeah, no, it is for external members.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's for external attendees, for like if you're bringing in guest speakers
Yeah.
or like people from off campus for your events. They need to provide proof of vaccination through either like our RSVP system. It's not like finalized the logistics of how that will work, but they'll need to So that would be if you're unable, so it's all of these. So if you're unable to distance 6 feet, have food or drink at the event, and have external attendees. So if you fulfill that criteria, if your event fulfills that criteria, you need to provide proof of vaccination. Yeah.
So quick question, so it's events with food is what the issue is?
Yes.
Okay, so, okay.
Yes. If no food, no problem, keep your mask on. But yes, if you need to take them down, that's what the president and the provost is proposing. But yeah, that's it.
Are there any further questions?
There you go.
Hearing none, we're just gonna keep moving right along. Department of Higher Education.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so it'll be really quick. I know I sound like a.
You wanna use your teacher voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just so, I know it's annoying on the microphone. I don't wanna. Okay, so I know I sound like a broken record, but our exit program is starting next Monday. We have a bunch of new students that are interested in the program, and they'll be there. And we'll have more incoming the more I promote and everything at the school. So if you're interested, of course, all the same stuff, let me know in the group meet. There's an interest form for mentors. I'm sorry, what is my back? And then Exit has an IG, which is super fun. I'll drop that in the group meet. Thanks, Director Clark, for all the help. So definitely please follow. It'll just provide some updates for like the Exit program from like the student side of it. But I would love the followers. I had a meeting with the assistant dean of the College of Education, and I have a pre-meeting in October, the Thursday right before Halloween. And I'm kind of just this event idea that I have, and then I'm going to collaborate with the College of Education. If it works, then we'll have like an event, and it's basically like a day in the life of the teacher. We were basically just going to be teachers for a pre-meeting, just to give you guys like not really awareness, but like what do teachers do? What's it like to be a teacher? Just to like highlight, you know, the teacher shortage, and maybe steal a couple of you from your majors, maybe you're interested in being an education major. Also in my meeting with the assistant dean, we talked about, well, we started like our planning phase for my arts integration marathon. That'll be in the spring, but I'm starting it now because I want it to be even bigger and better than last semester. So if you're interested in being in the committee or like just want to know more about what the event is or what it does, just let me know. Sorry. I'm also on the Dean's Advisory Council for the College of Education, and we'll have our first meeting on October 8th, which is one day, October 8th, whenever that is. And it'll just be the deans and like her like council and everything. So if you have like any education related concern, like education major related concerns, just let me know. I can share all of that with her. And I think that's everything. With that, I yield.
Thank you very much. Okay, Department of Legislative Affairs. Department of Special Projects.
Is this on? Okay. Okay, so I just want to remind everyone that the involvement fair is tomorrow from 11 to 1, so don't forget to sign up for that. I don't think anyone signed up for tomorrow, so just make sure you can do that. Always please email me when you have your event proposals done. I did not get a notification, so I just checked and I see like a couple, but like I didn't know about it, so just make sure you just email me. And then as of right now, just remember to like host events. Like we only have Department of Civic Engagement has events for the month of October, so you know just make sure you come to me if you have any event like ideas and stuff. We can just kind of help you out there. Also, I've been having a lot of emails and like meetings with like just people around campus who need help with programming. So if you like, someone comes in the office and they say they need help with like using 25 Live, it's perfectly fine for you to give them my email, my number. I'm really open to that. And then, yeah, next Tuesday on the 5th at 8 p.m., I'm getting the old freshman council together for like a last minute meeting, or like a last hooray because we were virtual last year. So I'm doing that on next Tuesday. With that, you'll.
Thank you very much. Right, next up, Department of Marketing.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to make this really short because I actually had a lot of stuff on my plate this week. So I'll just go over some highlights. As Director Kim said, I created some flyers for the exit program. So that should be going up soon. I spoke with Senator public input about dining hall hours. So that's going to be like an Instagram story post coming out this week. I spoke with Pro Tem Teddy about creating a senator flyer to go up in residence halls to kind of get more people interested in applying for senator positions. Okay. I worked with Treasurer Colquitt about the budget hearing flyer, of course, and we're trying to get more links and things of that nature in the Instagram bio. So I'm going to be creating a new link tree tonight. With that, I yield.
Thank you very much. Department of Student Organizations.
Hi, everyone. So, senator assignments have been assigned and all that stuff. So thank you, senators, so far for emailing your student groups. Please continue to email them and also CC me in the emails as well so I can make sure everything's being stated. I have weekly meetings with Chris Rendosh every Wednesday. So if you have any like major concerns you want me to address in the meetings, let me know. And yeah, with that, I yield.
Thank you very much. Department of New Student Development.
Good afternoon, guys. Happy Tiger Tuesday. Olivia, I don't know if you said it today. Anyway, tomorrow we have our second freshman council meeting, the SGA Exec Board.
No.
Okay, happy Tiger Tuesday. Okay, so tomorrow we have our second freshman council meeting. The SGA Exec Board will be joining us from what I remember now, that the retreat is moved to Thursday, so you guys will be there now. Great, fantastic. Also, Director Moody will be in attendance at our second meeting too, to teach the freshmen how to program and stuff like that, as the organization will be more autonomous when elections come. I'll be letting y'all know about that too. Also, my assistant director, Scott, will be getting confirmed today, so that's also great. Also, I've worked with Senator Rink to work with our bill as far as getting the dining halls to open later. So if anybody has any suggestions about that, please let me know. Other than that, with that, I yield.
Thank you very much. President DeVoe.
Question, to stay open later, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So like, since they're all, most of them close at 7. Most of the dining halls close at 7, like Glen and West Village, and then Panda. Personally, I'm not a fan of Panda. I do not like Panda. So I want to give more options as far as like having students to be able to eat, because after we get out of GA, there's nothing to eat. So I had to eat before I came here, and I had class before. So I'm basically gonna be hungry tonight. So that's what I'm saying. I want us to be able to. I'm not gonna be hungry, but I'm saying some students will be hungry. So I want to ensure that we're giving them options to be able to eat later. Any other questions? Great.
Director Johnson.
Jake, how you
Are you taking questions about the bill now, or are you still sort of in the research?
No, we'll be taking questions when the bill comes to the floor. All right, but if you want, you can group me and we can discuss if you have any other suggestions about that.
Thank you very much. I do not believe that we have a student representative with us here today. So Maryland Higher Education Council representative.
Hi again, guys. I still haven't heard from the Maryland Higher Education representative. I'm going to reach out again to see when those meetings are. Most likely we'll be working on the 5-year plan that we started last year with that idea.
Thank you very much. Currently, all other representative positions of the Office of the Solicitor General, excuse me, a little bit of a tongue twister, are not filled. So there will be no reports from any of those. For my report, would you like me to come over to them? You guys are gonna have to give me a second. I'm wearing heels. Sorry. So, as it was already said, happy Tiger Tuesday, everybody. It's always a pleasure to see all of you lovely people. I'm really excited to see some new faces in the room, especially for kind of what we have looking forward to today. with the new business. But for my report, I'm going to keep it relatively short. President DeVoe already went over a little bit in terms of our meeting with President Schatzel. If you guys have any ideas at all for guest speakers for GA, please feel free to reach out to me. I really want to get as many departments as kind of well-rounded as we can, because I want these people to know you guys, and I want you guys to know these people, because you guys are lovely. So again, just keep that in mind. If you have any requests in terms of legislation, please fill out that form. If your assistant director is not being confirmed today, please fill out that form, or just fill out the form and send me an email. As long as the form is filled out, we're all set. Everything else is pretty much moving forward. The senators, you all have been amazing in terms of responding to my emails, sending out your organizations. So I just want to praise you guys on all of that. And everybody has been phenomenal in terms of submitting bill requests, going through those all processes. And that is relatively all I have at the moment. Thank you very much. I yield. Okay, Director Johnson?
Did we forget the number of the week, or is that not true?
Oh. We may have to, Chief of Staff Amherst.
That will be announced in the group meeting on Thursday, right before the meeting, or right before Mega Retreat. We'll announce it next week. We'll do more next week. I apologize. I'll do that today. Sorry, guys.
Thank you very much for catching us. Are there any other questions? Comments? Anything? Okay. Are there any opinions of the court?
Hi, everyone. We have no opinions. However, I do want to congratulate Justice McNeil for being appointed to the Deputy Chief Justice position. I think he'll do a great job. Just want to say that. So with that, I yield.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
I'm gonna try to project my voice. Can you all hear me perfectly fine? Okay, great. So I'm going to be taking care of the legislative portion of GA. For those who don't know, there's no unfinished business for today, so we'll just move into new business. Are there any motions on the floor?
Senator Walter, I move that we review resolution number 9.
Yeah.
I move that we review resolution number 9.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator England. Second. Thank you. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll now be voting to review resolution number 9. All in favor? Opposed or abstaining? Thank you. Without the motion passes, we're now reviewing resolution number 9, which is, I believe it's the 8th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Give me one moment to open it. Okay. One by one, I'm going to try to say the names. If I can, please, I'm gonna ask you to say your name yourself. And you're just gonna come up and just tell us why you wanna join SGA. We're gonna ask you a couple of questions, and that's gonna be that for that process. So I'm going to call up the Assistant Director for the Department of Student Organizations. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce your name. So please, if you can come up and just introduce yourself and just tell us why you would like to join SGA.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lavneet Kaur, and I am a junior here at Towson University. This is my first year. I'm a transfer student from Community College of Baltimore County, And I'm here to join SGA because I would like to engage with the students and be a part of the college community and help students to be involved in organizations. And it's a personal connection for me because when I started college, it was just school and homework for me, but I wanted to be more involved, and that's how I learned being involved in organizations and in college is much more important than just education. So I want this message to go pass on to other students. So that's why I'm here to join SGA and represent the student body and engage in the student organization.
Thank you so much. Is there any questions? Who's that, Ambush?
Hi, so one of the responsibilities of the Department of Student Organizations is working with lots of different student leaders, with their student organizations. So I'm just gonna ask, do you have any experience or any situations you've been where you had to work with many different personalities? Because as we all know, sometimes, student leaders, when it comes to their student organizations, because they care a lot, can sometimes be a little frustrated, especially when it comes to budget time. So do you have any experience working with different personalities and handling conflicts like that?
Yes, I actually was a part of student government organization at the Community College of Baltimore County as well. So I do have experience in working with different people, and I do have experience in planning events and like organizing events. Like working with people it's not a problem with me because I understand I have an ability to listen to people and evaluate their thoughts and opinions and then work through those. So I think I'm capable of working with different personalities.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Director Eagle.
I would like to speak on her behalf. So I had interviewed her, and not only did I recognize that she had the experience and the passion, but her personality trait, she's very patient, she's very open-minded, and she's very kind. So I know that all those qualities are helped a lot in this position because of the fact that she works with so many different student organizations and the fact that her commitment and passion to just helping the student body and just bettering Towson was just what blew me away. So I'm so glad for you to be a part of my team.
Thank you. Any other questions for me?
Sorry, give us one moment. If not, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Assistant Director for the Department of Health and Wellness. Lexi, I believe.
I'm going to make a, oh wait, sorry.
I called someone else right here.
I recommend that we strike Assistant Director for the Department of Health and Wellness, just due to the fact that unfortunately she was not able to make this meeting.
Does anyone accept that recommendation? Senator Hayes?
Senator Hayes, I accept the recommendation.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Harden? Senator Harden. Thank you. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll not be voting to strike the Assistant Director for the Department of Health and Wellness. All in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? Thank you. Without the motion passes, striking that from the agenda. I'm going to call now the Assistant Director of the Department of Diversity and Inclusion, Trinity.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tracy Soto. I'm a junior here at Towson. I'm actually a transfer student, so this is my first year also. So, the reason I wanted to be the assistant director, of diversity and inclusion is because I really care about, making sure everyone feels included and everyone feels comfortable in university and like feel like they belong. Because I know some students may come to university and they're just going to their classes and then they probably just go into their dorm room because they feel like they can't leave. And no one really cares about what they're going through. So when I have this position, or if I have this position, I want to make sure that all the students understand that. And from my previous experiences, I did research and I worked with the students when I created a club. And I do have experience in, trying to make everyone feel included. And I think that does show through my previous work.
Thank you so much. Is there any questions? Director DMX?
So I just wanted you to tell us some more about any initiatives or any ideas you have in the team for this position.
So while I was doing my interview with Director Ramos, I was bringing up an idea for showing different cultures and different, personalities on campus by, I don't know if you guys know the show Amazing Race. Yeah, it was gonna be something like that where students can just go around to different tables around campus, probably like in a small area or so, and they just go around, collect stamps and just learn about new people. And I also want to think more about accessibility on campus, which I heard earlier, which is amazing because that's another thing I'm interested in talking about. LGBTQ plus community, I feel like it would be nice to have more discussion about that because I do feel like this campus does talk a lot about that community, but just to clear up any misconceptions or just educate people, so.
Thank you. Any further questions? Would anyone like to speak on our behalf? Yes, Director Ramos.
I'll speak on their behalf. I love the opportunity to interview them, and during our interview, we were able to have a nice, engaging conversation. I could just tell that you're very passionate and really think that they'll thrive in this role. And also, they've been wanting to get this role so early on. They always kept emailing me all the time, so I know that you'll be really driven, and I think you'll do a great job in this role.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Thank you so much. Next, the Assistant Director of the Department of Special Projects, Elias Rodriguez. Sorry if I mispronounced.
Hi, my name is Elias Rodriguez.
Nice to meet you.
And you just want me to talk about why I joined this year?
Yes.
Okay, so I participated in student government organization through my high school career. I know it's completely different than from what you guys do here. It is something that I wanted to pursue. I was actually trying to figure out how to do it for like a week when school started, and then I just saw a sign in a window. I walked right in. And it's something that I'm passionate about, special projects. It seems like a great fit for me. I was leaning towards freshman council, but special projects, it's something that I know I can tolerate it. I love volunteering. I've been doing it for years. I've been a volunteer firefighter. I've done a lot of activities through homeless shelters. I love helping. I'm a communications major and a teaching major, so that one day hopefully I can use the teaching and become an instructor in the academy, and communications to hopefully become an officer in the fire department. Anything else?
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before you go,
Yes.
does anyone have any questions for Elias?
Hi.
How do you think being an education major is going to help you in this position?
Yesterday I went through the responsibilities of what I need to be doing as an assistant director of special projects, and I had my first meeting, and a lot of it was being able to help and talk with other club advisors to try and inform them and try and teach them how to use 25 Live, and I think that teaching would help me great to make it easier to get my point across.
Chief Staff Ambush. Hi, my question for you is that since you are going to be part of the special projects department, which that department operates as the deputy chief of staff, you will be working with me a lot. And so I'm asking, are you like someone who would consider themselves a jack of all trades? That's something the two projects work on, especially as we start getting into makeup retreat programming and Tiger Project programming, and just helping make sure SGA just runs smoothly. So if there's ever a time where, you know, I somehow disappear for a week, it might fall on your department to do some of my duties, so.
Absolutely, I do consider myself a jack of all trades, master of none, but I don't know what the rest of it is. I have had previous jobs in the past where I'm juggling so many different things at once, and I do fully think that I'll be able to do that.
Last name? Assistant Director.
Yeah. So you kind of answered the first part of this question, but I'm gonna ask it again. But Department of Special Projects can be very demanding. So how, in what ways will you assist Zakia in picking up her slack or just getting things done? And then also, do you have any initiatives that you would like to support for the SGA?
So right away, I don't think I have any initiatives because I'm so new to SGA and I'm so new to Towson. I'm a freshman student, it's my first semester. I want to be able to get a better idea of how everything works, and then I'll be able to start putting my own ideas and hopefully implementing them. And Zakia is great, obviously. I'm going to try and help her as much as possible. I'm matching my office hours to her office hours as much as possible. And I'm going to be sitting on most of the meetings that she does, taking notes with her and trying to make sure everything runs smoothly.
I'm taking one more question. Director Leo.
Why did you choose to be an assistant director over freshman council?
I felt like that freshman council would be a great spot for me. At first, I would be able to help a lot of students, but then I realized when I heard about the assistant director position, I believe that I would be able to help freshman council even more by helping them with their events, teaching the students how to plan things, and just overall get my foot in the door even more.
Would anyone like to speak on his behalf? Yes, Director Moody.
Oh my God, yeah, I love our assistant. He's so amazing. Yesterday we sat in my meeting and she was asking so many questions, and then she literally had the constitution up with like all of these yes notes and stuff like that, and I was really looking to him for answers. So it was really amazing having an assistant there. Even though it's not really fast, I really like. And yeah, he's already helping doing voting records today already, so it's like he's really transitioning to the role pretty easily. So I'm nervous.
Thank you so much. Anyone else?
I can take questions all day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Assistant Director of New Student Development, Sky.
Hi, I'm Sky. I'm a sophomore. I'm a sophomore here at Towson. I wrote something down instead of memorizing it, so my apologies. Okay. I'm interested in serving as a member in the Student Government Association because I think it's a necessity in growing leadership skills and working with other students to continue to create the best version of Towson University for our campus community. I also enjoy collaborating with my peers and helping new students get involved. I think it's important for students to contribute on campus life and student engagement, and I can do that as part of the Student Government Association. I also have experience. I was in freshman council last semester, and I was also a part of the exec board in high school, so yeah.
Thank you so much. Is there any questions? Yes.
So how will you take your experience from freshman council last year and use that experience to ensure that freshmen this year have a better freshman council experience and that the freshman council is always growing and expanding?
Okay. For one, I think because we were virtual last semester, I would try to like do my best, I guess, to get the freshmen more engaged. It was definitely harder last semester. I guess, being virtual and stuff like that. So just trying to have more activities and bring out more students, for events, things like that. So, yeah.
Senator Egon, is there any programming that you did last semester for freshman council that you would want to implement as your time as assistant director?
When you say program, do you mean like ideas?
Yeah, like ideas or any events that you guys did in the past.
I did have an idea. It's not something that we necessarily did last semester. I think because of the pandemic, there's now a lot of more homeless people that are, I guess, living on the streets or in shelter. So I think one event would be, I guess, holding like a donation for mostly children, and that would be like book bags. So when they have to go to hotels or shelters or even staying in like their cars. Yeah, so having like more book bags and more games so they're not bored when they're at these shelters and things like that. I think that would be really good.
Chief of Staff Ambush. Hi, so in your role as assistant director, you'd be kind of playing like a mentor, well, as you know, be playing kind of a mentor role to the freshman council and making sure they develop into amazing leaders, which I know they will. And so I just wanted to ask, like, from your experience, either during freshman council or at any other time, like, what experiences do you have that will prepare you to play that mentor role in case anyone at freshman council, may come to you
reserved, and then you see like my personality like really open it like out there. So we'll balance each other out like that. Also, she's already been helping me a lot. I've already had 2 meetings. Well, the first meeting was an interest meeting, and she came, helped promoted that, and she gave different icebreaker ideas. Also, as you know, I'm founding the transfer council, so it's going to be a lot more work like demand on me, and she's already helping like giving ideas to how we're going to do that. So she's going to be great as the assistant director. And Olivia, she's going to be a great mentor.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? Yes, Treasurer Copeland.
Yes, I just want to speak on hopefully future Assistant Director Cunningham's behalf. I did also work with her on the freshman council last year, and I think anyone from last year's freshman council is deserving of the position, but especially Scott. I think people who bring not only the ideas and do the work, but truly make an impact as far as the team environment and fostering that environment in SGI. I think it should be a positive impact on how we function as an organization.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
you. Your seat. I'm gonna speak on all of the assistant directors' behalf. I trust all my directors to hire amazing assistant directors. And after reviewing interview notes, after reviewing resumes, after listening to all the assistant directors today, I can confidently say that I think every single one of these assistant directors should be confirmed, and they have my full confidence as to the staff. Is that a you? Okay. No? Okay, great. If there's no further discussions, we'll now be voting on the bill. Okay, so we're going to have a full discussion on the bill. whoever just spoke, would like to ask you to leave. We're gonna talk and vote, and then we'll call you back in when we're done.
So all assistant directors,
Yeah,
just wait outside.
don't fully leave, we'll call you back.
Yeah, just wait.
Just wait on the door.
You all spoke amazing.
Oh, wait. Okay, amazing. So, I guess the floor is open to discussion. Would anyone like to make a comment? Senator Egan?
I feel like everybody's personality, it's like the role that they're trying to do. Like sometimes you can see people here like, oh, she can look at this, but you know what I mean? Like I saw them like they all seem like, oh my god, that like that so like one of them wants to do like diversity and inclusion. Like I don't know why, like I really saw her in that role. So I feel like everyone was just like a really good job. So I would go for all of them.
Anyone else would like to say something, comment, concern? No? Okay. Justice McNeil?
I feel like they all have a passion for what they want to do, and I feel like they're all team players as well. So I feel like they're really good in their position.
I don't know how that is happened to me, but I just wanted to say, I know I'm someone, I have anxiety, so when I go up there, I kind of get shaky. So you could honestly tell some were nervous, so I don't want you guys to kind of see that and be like, oh, they can't speak, or oh, that affects like their ability. Because clearly their directors back them up with the experiences and whatnot. So I think like everyone said, everyone is fit for their job. There's no reason why no one's not fit. Okay, if there's no more discussion, we'll now vote on the resolution as a whole. All in favor? Opposed or abstaining? Thank you. With that, the motion passes. Everyone has been. Been appointed here, roll. Welcome. Okay, great. Are there any motions on the floor? Senator Hayes. Senator Hayes, I motion that we review resolution number 10. Okay, is there a second? Senator Egan. I second. Thank you. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll now be voting to review resolution 10, I believe. All those in favor? Opposed or abstaining? Thank you so much. That the motion passes. We're now reviewing resolution number 10, which is, I believe, the confirmation for the justice. Okay. It's gonna be the same process that we just did. I'm gonna call your name. You're gonna come up, tell us why you want to be in this position, why you want to join SGA. We're gonna ask you a couple questions. Someone is gonna speak on your behalf, hopefully. And then we're gonna, at the end, we're gonna vote. So I'm gonna call Sarah. Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. I'm an English pre-law major and a sophomore. I want to join SGA because I feel like I want to get more involved with the campus and just campus life in general. Even though I am a sophomore, obviously due to the pandemic, I feel like I missed out on a lot, and other sophomores like me missed out on a lot. So I just want to be a part of not fixing that, but be a part of contributing to just campus life, campus activities, making the college experience the best that it can be. I feel like my personality matches the justice position because I feel as though I have an amazing ability to separate my emotions from situations. And obviously being a justice, I'm aware that I have to remain impartial in situations between like close and student and etc. So because of this, because of my ability to separate my emotions from situations, I feel like this is a good attribute to the job. And I also am aware that I have a lot to learn. I was a part of SGA in my high school, and obviously it's a lot different in college. So I am aware that I have a lot to learn, but I'm open-minded and excited to learn and just contribute in general.
Thank you so much. Justice McNeil.
How does you said pre-law, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you plan on implementing what you learned to our justice team?
Well, because I want to be a lawyer, stuff like this is kind of what I'm going to have to do in the future. So I think that exhibiting leadership skills, communication skills, and also having that having that ability to remain impartial, I feel like that will implement into what I want to do in my future career. So because of my pre-law major, this kind of ties into what I want to do in the future.
Thank you. Justice Untitled Chapter.
Hi. So the judicial branch doesn't really oversee, but make sure that the other two branches are following the SGA governing documents. How confident are you in being able to stand up to the other two branches and ensure that they actually are following up on the Constitution?
I feel as though I'm very confident because there does need to be a like a check and balance type. Like I understand how important that is. So even though I do have a reserved personality, and yeah, but I feel as though I do have the confidence to, like, if somebody's not doing something correctly, like I will point that out. Hey, this is bad. You need to fix this in order for the benefit of everyone.
Thank you so much. Any further questions? Okay, would anyone like to speak on their? Thank you so much. And then?
Hi, my name is Kenneth. I'm a senior, and I want to join SGA. So I'm on my way out, and I feel like Townsend has been pretty good to me so far. So I want to be able to impact change and continue making sure that it's good to everyone else. And yeah, I just want to be able to help everyone out in that position, pretty much do as much change as possible, positive change.
Thank you so much. Will anyone, yes, Justice.
How are you doing? So you said you're a senior. What lessons have you learned in your tenure here at Charlton that you think you can bring to the justice team?
So I am the president of House of Law Trial. So I've been and if they did, they could probably have a better experience at the school.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Senator Harden.
Do you plan on starting any initiatives if you were to be employed with SBA?
I have been thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure how that process goes, but I was, thinking about what I could possibly implement.
Thank you.
Any further questions? No. Not, will anyone like to speak on? Director Lear.
I recently joined my trial and Kenny has been fantastic, following up on, everything and making sure all of our members get everything in. So I'm confident that his experience being a leader of a club, I guess warm, for lack of a better word, to be around. It's fun to be around, so he'll be a good addition.
Great. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Okay. Thank you. I am not going to try to pronounce the third name. So please, would you like to tell us how you pronounce your name? Continue.
Good afternoon, I was thinking morning. My name is Abib Adenuga, but you can call me Abib without the U, A-B-I-B, Abib. And I'm a junior here at Towson, and I'm joining SJ because for some reason, as a junior, I feel less connected to the squad than when I was a freshman. So I'm feeling lost on campus most times. I'm thinking SGA, perfect place to know every single student activity you can go to, participate in a lot of them, be involved very much in the school, which is what I've been looking for since I heard in person was going to be a 10-day semester. So that is one main reason why I want to join SGA. And
Thank you so much. Any questions for the team? Yes, definitely.
So the justice position requires you to read a lot of the SGA governing documents and become very familiar with them. How well do you think you'll be able to just consume the information that's going to be presented to you?
It's not going to be that difficult very easily. I'm quite proud of my organization skills. I get the entire the handbook and the constitution before, and I was quite interested in it. I was kind of reading it again because I know I like to, as a justice, I know I have to be very involved with the law, very involved with the constitution and what guidelines says, and make sure it's being implemented. So I will really make sure and keep in mind and practice all of this so that it is always with me.
You said you wanted to get more involved. There's a lot of clubs on campus. What stuck out with this one and this position?
It's kind of about the same, but it's kind of stupid at the same time. So one day I walked into the Union, went to the third floor, and I saw the SGA. And that was the most, I don't know, I didn't even know about when to the third floor. So when I saw SGA and I walked in, I believe I saw, I don't know your name. Not sure. The person behind me. I'm sorry.
Director Johnson.
Director Johnson. I believe I saw Director Johnson there. He gave me some information. I feel like this would be a nice place to get involved. It would be a nice place to feel welcome in. So I said, SJ is my call.
Thank you so much. Would anyone like to speak? Yes, Director.
I would like to speak on behalf of you. So, you guys are ready to into the SBA office, even though the other things yet, has part of yes or no SBA, has asked a lot of the questions and stuff to me. So I really like the enthusiasm already, so I definitely feel like you would be a very strong asset to the
Anyone else? Yes, Director.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. The SBA office, we had a lot of questions about how SBA think that those are, the right kind of questions to be asking in an organization. I think it would be a great addition.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, Senator Susan.
I know having people outside of SGA, and I know that he always does things to, he doesn't have to do them, he does them point. And his memorization skills are always on point, so yeah. For that. I'm just gonna speak on all three justices, like, on all three behalves, sorry. So I interviewed all of them like over a week ago, so they've been ready to be confirmed. During all of their interviews, I asked them about their conflict resolution skills, and they all had really good answers that like related back to impartiality and like being able to keep the separation from like student orgs, like friends, like having that work personal separation, and they all really have their brains are all sponges right now, and they all want to absorb the information. Like they've all been emailing me, like I've sent them the documents, they reviewed it, and two of them are at pre-meeting too. All of us will get to know each other, so you can see they're already starting to want to come into the organization more. So that is only recommend these things. I'm gonna pull J board. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, that is everyone. So same process. We will now ask you to step outside, have a discussion, vote, and we'll bring you back.
I just want to speak on all of their behalf as well. I think that they're incredible. I'm really excited. I think that this J board is going to be a very well-rounded one. And I don't know, I see everything going very, very well. I appreciate everybody kind of getting up and talking, and it's very, very. Sorry, that's my last comment. Also in past years, I know since I've been a part of SGA, the J board has kind of been like a little bit in the back, or they haven't had a full J board. So I think it will be really exciting. Or the J board has been more senior members of SGA, or more members that like are greater in their years at Towson. So I think it will be really interesting having like a full difference of composition of J board, like some younger members, some older members, some members that are still getting adjusted, and some that know more.
Justice Untitled Olson, and then you.
So I just want to give you guys like kind of my thoughts. I've met Abib, but I've not met the other two yet. I think that they're all really well suited for the role. I like the personalities, and I like how they want to be more involved. That's something that I want the J board to be more this year, be involved, help with programming, start programming. So I think that's really important. Not only that, but I think that their ability to understand the governing documents of the SGA is really high. I believe that they'll be able to do it and be able to provide guidance to all of you and myself about that. So yeah, not only that, but they seem like they'll be willing to stand up to the legislative branch and executive branch, which I think is really important. So, well done.
I don't know if it's just because I'm a justice, but I'm really excited. Listen to them. I feel like Sarah, she knows she's talking about. I feel like her personality is gonna shine through. I feel like she's gonna speak her mind. And then Kenneth, he kind of caught me on guard. He said he was Marshall, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then Habibu, he's good at memorizing, so I think they're all gonna be they're all gonna be assets to us. And, it's just been me and Aziz. Now we're gonna have hopefully 5. So
Before we go into vote, I just want to say I've been actually for like a year. Last year, I did not know. The only person I knew was the Attorney General. I did not know a single justice. So the fact that they truly want to be at the forefront and want to be involved just like warms my heart. So yeah. Anyone else? No. now vote on the bill. In favor? Opposed or abstaining? Okay, with that, the motion passes. Yay. Okay. With that being said, that is it for resolution. Are there any announcements? Yes. Hi, everyone. First, I just want to say, like, listening to all of the assistant directors and justices really energized me. So I'm gonna do it again. Happy Fire Tuesday, everyone. Sorry, there was a few things I forgot. So we're currently in the process of trying to get additional office space for quiet working. I know that's been a request from several members. So we're currently working on that. ETS is ETS. So once we get that space booked, we will all let you know what's happening there. Also, if you all can do me like the biggest favor, if you have been SBA members in the past, if you can send me just like all your flyers from your events in past years, I'm trying to really have a very complete transition materials for future SBAs. So even if this is like, if you're a senior and you were an SBA in freshman year, like even if you have flyers from freshman year, like I would like those just so I can like put them in transition materials. I'm currently working through it, so you all will notice like different folders start like having. So I find and I just like send you an email or just a message like, hey, there's like something I think would be really cool, like the 99 folder. So that is really exciting. And yeah, this is it. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Yes, Treasurer Colquitt.
I'm sorry, I know I was doing an announcement, but I did forget to mention that I completed the student concern tracker sheet. So we have our exec meeting tomorrow. I'll propose it, and work through everything. And once it's like finalized and approved, we'll have the finalized system for following up with student concern. And I know this isn't really an announcement, but I just want to say it's really great seeing our J board here at full. You guys look like you're ready to hold us accountable and push us forward as an organization. So that's just exciting. Congrats. Are you ready?
I believe President DeVoe has something to say. Congrats to everybody that got confirmed today. I'm so excited. You guys were all phenomenal coming up and speaking in front of us. And I'm just super excited that you're with us. But that was all. So now. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, great. Are there any motions on the floor? Senator Harding.
I move that we adjourn the SBA.
Thank you. Is there a second? Senator Salim. Thank you so much. Is there any discussion? Okay, if not, we'll now be voting to adjourn. All those in favor? Opposed or abstaining? With that, the motion